Today we're going to compare two classics, the MERKUR 37C, the slant, and the MERKUR 34C, which is, well, a traditional classic razor. By the way, this is a new generation, so if you want to know what are the differences between the new 34C and the, well, previous version, put in the comments below and I will do a compare or a head-to-head shave. So this shave, we're going to compare the two together. This 34C, well, the previous one was my very first razor ever, so I've got a good experience with it, very mild, comfortable, and it's not by chance that people like to start wet shaving with this razor. That's a very good one. And the 37C, this slant, is also a classic. The Germans have created the slant, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, this is also, yeah, that's very well known, and this has originated many other slant razors out there. So I was very interested to knowing more about this razor. I've never used this. I have some slants, but not the MERKUR 37C. So I'm looking forward to testing both side by side and understanding like what are the differences. They're basically the same if you think of the handle and, you know, knurlings, size, specs. Of course, the only thing that changes, or which is a big bunch, is the slanted head. So with that, I'm gonna put two new blades on each, which is the Gillette Super Stainless. These blades have appeared on the Brazilian market recently, and I've never used either. And these are made in China. So these are not the, although they say platinum coated, it's not the Gillette Platinum, or at least the ones that are made in Russia. But these are the Chinese Super Stainless Platinum Gillettes. So let's try them. Let's see how they perform. Also, haven't used. And with today's shave, also I'm gonna leather up with my Yaki 22mm synthetic with my swaying fork beard. This one is the soap, the hard soap and lavender. That was a gift from my wife. And if you have seen my previous videos, I've used the sandalwood cream, and today is the 100% vegetable lavender. So that's going to be about the leather, and I'm gonna finish up also with a classic, the balm Proraso white for sensitive skin. And also on my beard, I'm gonna go with the Jelly Roll Grease beard balm. So that's going to be today's shave. As you know, as always, I'll shave and then afterwards I'll come with my considerations. Now the 34C. First pass down, and just between passes, I just wanted to point on my right side, I'm using the 37C, the slant, and on my left side, or the brush side, I'm using the 34C. Now, I've been roughly 10 days or 2 weeks beard growth, so there is a lot to go through, and I didn't expect none of those to go directly, you know, BBS on a first pass, but I do see a difference on the slant side. There is slightly less hair left than on the 34C side. So there's still hair here. I still have to go my next passes, but there is some difference here. So let's go. So that was today's shave. So let's start talking about the blade, the Gillette Super Stainless Platinum, made in China. That one, that was my first use, but I must admit I was using like two types of razors, like the 34C, mild, comfortable, yet you get very, very good shaves, and the 37C. That's also my first use, but it's a rather more efficient razor. And I must say, using in both razors, I was expecting more of this blade. I didn't feel the sharpness quite up there where I like it. And even on the side of my 37C, this lens, I did feel some tugging. So yeah, that's not what I would expect on a sharp and effective blade. And here, this blade, it wasn't quite up there. Well, again, my first use, and I'll keep using this. I'll keep putting it on other razors. I'll wear it like using like some other adjustables, other razors that I'm familiar with. Eventually, a more aggressive razor, and keep trying it. But at my first use, I wasn't surprised. So yeah, so that was my 2 cents on the blade. I'll still use it, but let's see how it performs. Talking about the razors, 34C, well, very known on the market. That was my first ever razor, so I started wet shaving with this razor. Actually, no, this one was the previous version. That's the new, improved, or redesigned, or second generation MERKUR 34C. But it's known to be mild, comfortable, and perfect for beginners for that reason. But also, if you put up if you pair it up with a razor, a blade but if you pair it up with a more effective blade, like a sharper blade, let's say a feather, it will change completely, drastically, how it performs, how it shaves, and the feel on your skin. So it's also very versatile. But the way usually other blades tend to perform is you have a very low blade feel. very high on the comfort. Yeah, so a good, very, very good razor, well built as well. And the 37C was the first time I used it, so of course I gotta continue using it. I am familiar with slant razors. I have tried 2 other razors, and I must say I very much like slant razors. I feel more of the blade and I feel more of the cutting power, and yet I don't lose on the comfort, so to speak. Of course I do feel more blade, but it's still comfortable. So that was also the case with the 37C, a classic. I also like, just like as of course as the cousin, the 34C, I like the length of the cable, I like the dimensions, the diameter, I like the height, so I can put my pinky here and hold very softly and gently with the other fingers. And yeah, I like this shorter type of razor. Very nice, liked it very much. I'll keep on using. Put another blade, other blades that I know I'm familiar and I like, so that eventually I could do like a second battle between the 2 with other like more aggressive blades, or more of the blades that usually it's on my liking. So very nice indeed. I would highly recommend picking either of those, the 37 or the 34C. I also went Swain Fork Beard. The soap was a good one. I had some protection. I had a good cushion. You've seen I've got a good leather. I must say it is different when you shave with when you're leather with a vegan soap, like 100% vegetable origin, as opposed to also animal-based soaps like with tallow, with goat milks and other stuff. I do feel a difference. I do prefer the animal side of the soap. I feel like a more creamier leather. I feel more of a cushion, so to speak. But also this one is very protective, gliding effect, and also very good soap. But I felt the leather was just as any other vegan soap, lighter on the leather, but also still great stuff, good soap, good smell, very, I would say unisex, like the lavender. It's not strong, overpowering. It's very good like for men and women. I would definitely recommend this soap. And also if you're inclined to not using animal derived products, that's a very, very good option, and I would strongly recommend it to pick one up. Also, I went Yaki synthetic. I really like Yaki brushes. This synthetic, simple, cheap, inexpensive brush, and this the bristles are super soft, but there is some, not like a backbone, but there is some structure to the when you're leathering. It's not like too floppy. I think in a very good middle ground synthetic brush, and also for the price it's unbeatable. Also Proraso white, the aftershave, very good one. I like putting this very creamy, hydrating, moisturizing effect. Very good to the skin, gentle to the skin, and I like it that much that I don't think you can see it, but there's only a few drops left on this, and yeah, I like it very much. Also, to finish up, Brazilian product, Jelly Roll Grease, the beard balm. Also very interesting, like those balms when are like wax, butter based. It's a solid one, so when it's back to the normal form, it's not like it's a shaper, like shaping like a gel or something that would hold your beard, but it will give more structure, more volume, and will hold the beard, hold the structure of the beard. So I like it very much, and it is very, very moisturizing, very soft to the touch, and also a great product as well. So that was today's shave. Please let me know in the comments below how you like it, if you've ever used, or which one do you prefer, the 37C or the 34C, and also maybe you have tried also the super stainless Gillette made in China. I don't know, maybe you have also used the soap and you have your opinion. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.